Whoa, whoa, whoa. What up, folks? Like, subscribe, and share, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's go, man. Let's get one started. Let's get it.
Hey, free Juven, man. No free Big Duke, man. Free my motherfucking daddy, man. Free PT, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Free all my real niggas out the chain game, man. You know, we screaming fuck 12 in the bed spring, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't let shit hold up back, nigga. You know, this shit straight out the head with acapella in the joint, man. I put this on every time. I'm screaming fuck 12 in the bed spring. Fuck about taking no rent. I'm chasing the check. I sleep when I'm dead, man. I'm so in the head, man. I just met a new bitch with some head gang. She said she know yo. I'm trying to fold her like a spaghetti string. Remember the whole day. Inside with B shit, but on bigger now. Remember the cold trains in the jail cell. He lost it for dinner now. These bitches be throwing pussy. These niggas be in my head like some clipper now. I be so paranoid. I'm talking about I pull my gas with my pistol out. I know that these niggas plot. That's why I surround myself on number killer now. All I gotta do is send them out. I'm a big dog like Clifford now. We treat niggas like dinner day. You know we just pull up and take them out and jump on the interstate and shoot a little text message like I made it out. I met my nigga Boogie. I can't forget about him. He got 35. I'm swinging parole day and they need to free my dog fire, break them out. Playing with the profit. Turn them on side down, shake them out. Make believe niggas. I never thought it was so many fakes. Gotta play for these niggas. I never thought it was so many haters. Cause screaming for the God. I need a favor. I'm like straight up. If I ever go to sleep, hating on a nigga, and don't let me wake up. It's a lot of shit about these fake ass rappers. I don't know where to start with them. They be screaming fuck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, folks? Let's get it. How everybody doing today, man? How everybody doing today, man? How everybody doing today? Man, it's another one of these tragic hip-hop moments, man, for real, for real. And it's like, man, they're becoming more and more frequent, man. So let's get it. Whoa, whoa, what's up, people? What it do, what it do, what it do? Man, got another one of these young boys, man, and lost their life, man, real unnecessarily and very rapid and, man, tragic, like, for real, for real. So, man, first off, man, rest in peace to all the parties involved, both the young men that lost their lives. But, man, you know, ain't gonna add nothing to it. I just gotta tell it how it is, you know? Facts. BTB SAVAGE. He's a young man that's he's representing that San Antonio, Houston area, but he's actually from Ohio, Cleveland to be exact. But he's, you know, he repping the Houston area, so you know it is what it is. But man, all right, now this young man, 4 days ago, he had a VLAD TV interview. Now, mind you, he got this VLAD TV interview out of the clear blue, basically. You know what I mean? But for the reason it had nothing to do with this young man's music. He actually 2 months ago, he had a robbery. Can't really say a home invasion because he let the people in the home. It was a robbery, and his girl wound up killing the guy in the process. So they wind up getting self-defense, and you know nobody got charged with it. You know what I mean? And mind you, this was over 2 months ago. Now, VLAD TV hears about this along the way. VLAD TV gets him in there to do an interview. Now, as a young man, you know, you chasing this hip hop and this music and shit, you know what I mean? You get Vlad to invite you to his platform. That's like, man, that's an honor. You hit a high plateau, you know what I'm saying? And this kid, he one of those kids that be all over the IG, all over Twitter and everything, man. He's one of those new school millennium babies, man, that's into the scamming. That's into the, you know what I mean? All the credit card shit, the fraud shit. And he's real, I mean, he's real he's braggadocious about it. He's real bold about the shit he do. He's real bold about how the scamming goes. He's cocky about how he go in these banks, and man, he come out there with that dough. You know what I'm saying? So this is his whole image and his whole persona. So he let it, you know what I mean? He's real arrogant with it. But he comes across Vlad's table. But it has nothing to do with his entertainment about himself. It has nothing to do with his music. It has nothing to do with really uplifting the brother's career. But man, Vlad want him. And you get what we have to understand, man. We've seen it too many times. Too many of us that get on Vlad's platform. And when you get in there, you can't, everybody want to blame Vlad for being the police. Everybody want to blame Vlad for, you know what I'm saying, setting people up for failure. But you got to get up in there and not allow yourself to be played like a puppet, man, and dictated how your answers is going to be. You can't stop a person from asking a question, but it's definitely 100% on you how you answer the question. It's definitely 100% on you how much information about anything that you choose to give and you choose to voluntarily give. So this man's on Vlad, and he's being interviewed by Vlad himself, not one of his other little dudes. Vlad's doing this interview. And if you listen to the interview, Vlad has not asked not one thing about where this young man is from. He didn't ask one thing about his background. He didn't ask one thing about his music, his style, nothing. He asked nothing about, for the people to understand or find out who this young man is and what he's about and what they can learn or get from him. None of that. It was strictly about the death of another young man. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's every question from the very first question. It was about the death of this other guy. Now, mind you, he comes in. He's explaining to Vlad how the situation went. He goes into how, you know, the two. It was somebody asking for a feature, wanting to pay him to do a feature on his song, you know, on one of their songs. Now, mind you, we have to start thinking, people, you know, automatically you're a B-level artist. So for somebody to be wanting to pay you a nice piece of change to, you know what I'm saying, to get a feature out of you, you're more popular for scamming than you are for doing music. But greed is a motherfucker. So he decides, he say, man, these people keep hitting him up about paying for this feature. Man, we want to get it done. He like, everything I say I didn't have. Like, I didn't have this piece of equipment. I don't have these mics at my house and blah, blah, blah. Everything he didn't have, they had to come back. Oh man, we got it. We got this. We got that. So he just, man, he says antennas did come up where he was like, damn, seemed kind of odd, seemed kind of off. But again, greed. He decides to invite him on over. Come on, man, let's go on and knock this shit out. So, mistake number one, he invites them to his home, where his old lady's at and where his kid is at. So you got strangers coming to your home to do a rap record, supposedly, to do a song, producing it from scratch and everything at your house, where your kid, your old lady, everything is. That's strike number fucking one. You know, he was in the blind off the rip. So he said when they first get there, He sees like a carload of people, so he's just assuming they're dropping them off. So two guys get out. They're carrying like a piece of equipment, you know what I mean? And they go on upstairs. He said the process, they flashing, pulling out money, showing them all kind of different money and shit. So that's to ease the tension. That's to make him feel more comfortable, like money's not a big deal. That's the 52 fake out. That's to make him feel like, oh shit, they got dope. You done totally let your guard down now. You know what I mean? That they played that correctly, massaged his ego, massaged his hunger, and made him feel like you have nothing to worry about. So during this introduction, they need a piece of something. They forgot something downstairs, supposedly. So now the gentleman that he is in conversations with, he chooses to go out of the house and go get this said piece of equipment. So he leave the one dude, the older dude, in the house. Excuse me, I saw somebody in my yard. He leaves the older dude in the house, guy he's never spoken to, guy he's never had a head nod with or anything. Whoa, what's up, bro?
What's up, baby boy?
Man, chilling.
Hey, y'all, come on down the street, come get me.
Man, no doubt already, bro. I got you, man. Hit me up. Shit, let me know. All right, bro. Love, little bro. Sorry about that. Excuse me. All right, so man, he said he did get kind of nervous. He like, damn, what's up? So he gets up and goes and locks the door. The one dude like, man, what's up, man? We ain't on that. Man, chill out, man. You good, man? He said, so the guy get to asking him about his jewelry and everything. You know what I mean? He get to question him about where he buys his jewelry and how much it costs. So by this time he gets very comfortable. You know what I mean? He get to showing him his chain pieces and everything. So he looks up. The man got the gun at his face. So he like, man, right now they got me. Basically, but he's on VLAD TV. You gotta have a certain image or whatever. So he tells the dude, man, fuck that, I ain't giving you nothing. You ain't getting nothing out of me. You know what I mean? You got to blow me, basically. So he goes into how the act happened. He says he grabs the guy, puts his arms underneath his arms, and he just fall back. So basically he's laying on top of the guy's arm. That's actually a smart strategic thing to do if that's what he did. So basically the guy's on top of him, but the guy's arms is trapped behind his back with his weight on him. So, excuse me, that gave him a chance to, they fiddling around, they wrestling around. So over the course of all of this, he said it's going on a few minutes. He tell his old lady, man, get the fucking gun, get the gun and shoot him. She's nervous, she's shaking, she don't know what to do. So finally, she shoots one time. She hits him. So over the course, she hits the dude 2 times in the back, but this dude still is not giving up. He's like, he ain't leaving without nothing. He's leaving with something. So he said you can tell the guy's getting weak at the time. It's like he dropped down to one knee at one time. He's bleeding out. He's basically bleeding out. But then during the course of this, they hear the dude that was originally with him trying to kick the door down. Basically, this door saved their life at that moment. As he said, they were trying to kick the door down, and they couldn't get the door to come down. So he like, man, all of a sudden he hears, man, bam, 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 bam. They're letting off. He say 15, 20 shots trying to shoot through the door. So he like, man, he basically, but they couldn't shoot the door down. He wound up, the people on the other side wound up leaving that guy there. So he's telling this dude, man, go ahead, man, get the fuck out of here, bro, go on. Man, this shit over with. Dude, like, I'm not leaving without this fucking, you know what I mean? So he said the dude had pulled out 2 more guns, wherever he had them tucked at. And he started shooting towards the kitchen or whatever, but it was actually aiming towards where his son is at. So he like, man, he he goes again, dives on him, and they get to tussling and rolling and this, that. He's telling all of this to Vlad. And Vlad's just egging him on. Vlad's just telling him, you know, give me more type shit. Give me more, give me more. Excuse me. So then he tells the girl, he like, I'm gonna kill all you motherfuckers. So he tell the girl, one more, shoot this nigga. So she finally gets the gun, bam. Shot his fucking arm off originally during the his arm dangling like a fucking piece of skin, like blew his elbow off. The young man, the rapper. So then she wound up hitting another dude, bam, hit him. And he telling dude, he's pleading his life, man, don't leave me like this. I got kids too. Hey, man, fuck you. You gonna die here or they gonna come get your ass and lock you up anyway. So it's like he's letting Vlad, man, the truth lady, what's up with you? How you doing, man? Appreciate you tapping in. Definitely appreciate it. So he's telling Vlad all of this. And man, Vlad like, man, I know you were scared and blah, blah, blah. Oh no, I wasn't really scared. I'd have did this, but Vlad get to fucking with his ego. Tickling his ego. Oh, well, your girl really the hero here because she's the one killed him. She's the one did the shooting. She's the one. And then he goes into this the part where he threw me was totally unnecessary to me because he goes, oh man, even if my girl wasn't there, I would have did this because the dude was weak. He was older, but he wasn't no strong dude. I was tussling around. You get to just basically shitting on the guy. Mind you, this guy is dead. This incident happened a couple months ago. Vlad still has not asked him one question about music. Not one question about what city he's from, not one question about his family issue, nothing. All about how this young man lost his life in a home invasion. That's it. So then he gets in touch. Yeah, the man was weak. He was begging like a bitch for me to do him this, that, and the third. But bam, the man eventually dies. Police question him at the hospital, everything. They get it, basically self-defense. Now this comes across Vlad's desk at some point. Now this was 2 months ago. No traction, no nothing. This VLAD TV interview releases, and in 2 days it hits 4 million views. So now this shit then went to this kid's head. So he decides, let me turn it up a notch. He has Twitter. He released this Twitter photo of the original night that the murder happened, the home invasion, where he's standing all in the blood of this gentleman's blood in his apartment. And he get on Twitter, tagging different shit, different sayings. I'm still here, you motherfuckers. A bunch of disrespectful shit. But then again, bam, he got to turn it up another notch. Twitter wasn't enough. Let me put it on my IG. He put it on his IG, bam, shoot out the fucking roof. Now, mind you, the people who originally contacted this young man contacted him through Instagram. So when he did it on Twitter, nobody saw it. You know what I mean? Nobody affiliated with them anyway saw it. How many of us really on Twitter like that? Yeah, that's your guess. But once he did IG, it catches the attention of the family / friends / associates / my niggas on IG of the man that was dead. And they see the disrespect. And he's out, he done got the wrath of man. Now he's feeling good. He tags where he is this particular night. The very next night after the Instagram thing, he's at a Bank of America bragging and being boisterous about what he got, what he doing, and how much money, blue faces he just got from the bank. Excuse me. What did you know? A drive-by happens, 25 to 30 shots, dead as a fucking doorknob. Dead as a doorknob. It was a calculated hit. It was perfectly set up for this young man to be. He was the intended target. And my personal opinion is this comes down to egos, greed, and or a platform that just does not give a fuck about nobody's well-being in the process. We can't totally blame Vlad Television for this, but you can blame Vlad for having a big platform that definitely doesn't care about what you say out of your mouth with any type of repercussion. But that comes down to men and women have to be men and women and have responsibility of themselves. You can't let nobody walk your answer into nothing. You have to know what you are willing to answer. You have to know what you are not willing to answer. You have to know how you want to answer something. People, stop playing with. I'm a firm believer in spirits, man. Stop playing with the dead people, man. Stop antagonizing dead people, man. That energy comes back. That energy comes back tenfold, man. And you can't keep this young man. It's if he had not went on this Vlad TV interview, this young man would still be alive right now. I 1000% believe that with every inkling in my body. And it's like, man, it's crazy. Now you hope this young lady's not in any type of jeopardy. You hope your kid's not in any type of jeopardy after this. But rest in peace to both the men that lost their lives involved. But man, at what point, people, are we gonna stop allowing Vlad TV to be the face of where we want to go to so-called make it? That's the platform you have to go to so-called make it and hang your fucking self. When do we decide to start going to some of these men, some of your own people who's actually in this field, in hip-hop, in urban music / entertainment, and give them a boost in telling your story? We always got to try to make it to Vlad, and think about how many people actually made it to Vlad to make their demise, to meet their fucking demise. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, this should be a wake-up call. All you young cats out here trying to do this music, who trying to do this entertainment, watch what you say out of your mouth. You can conjure up bad energy, you can conjure up bad luck, and you can conjure up bad spirits to come back and touch your ass. If you can speak things into existence. And I'm a believer in that. You know what I mean? I ain't on no religious shit. It's nothing like that. Just being real, man. I can't tell you no lies. I can't tell you anything just to be saying it, man. But stop, man, putting that certain energy in your home field, man, and bringing that shit to your chest. Because this is a prime example, man. A young kid made it. He made it, and he walked in that room and, man, let Vlad not even ask him about his mother and father, not ask if he had a sibling, not even ask the question about how old his son was or anything. Every question was about leading up to the death of this man who tried to have the home invasion with him, and leading the questions into making sure this young man's pride and nut check was at stake, but he had to totally egg on, be more disrespectful to the man that was dead already. Got to remember, people should have family, loved ones, and steppers that roll with them like that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, just wanted to put this out there, man, and to the people, man, and stop letting Vlad and your willingness to just want to have your face plastered everywhere into allowing you to lose yourself, into allowing you to be something that you fucking not. Because you can look at the kid and tell that kid not a stepper type dude. But then Vlad egged him on took his nuts away from him. Oh, your girl's the one. She's the stepper. She's the real gangster. She's the G. And egged him on to have him start saying some more and more disrespectful shit to the man that had lost his life. So, man, rest in peace to both those brothers involved, man. Prayers to everybody involved, the young man and the young lady who actually killed this man, because that's trauma. If you've never been in that type of situation and you're not built for that, that shit can fuck your head up. And most of the time, young ladies don't stand there open-handed and have to blow nobody's head back 3-4 times and expect her not to have PTSD / lose her fucking mind because of what, you know? So, man, everybody, man, stay vigilant, man. Keep your head up. Stay prayed up, and, man, start watching what you say and do, and keep people away from your home. You doing a situation like that, talking about recording a song, you don't take them where you lay your head and where your young kid is at. You never do that. You met these people on Instagram. Fuck up number one. You met him on Instagram through watching you brag and promote how much money you got. And then you give them an open red carpet to walk up in your front door. That makes no sense to me. You understand what I'm saying? But man, that's just me. I'm an OG at this shit, so I guess I have to think that's why I made it to see a half a century. You know what I'm saying? But they tell me, man, that old nigga don't know what he's talking about. But man, I actually do. You feel me? So man, I appreciate everybody tapping in with your boy, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always much respect, much love, and I never take it for granted. For real. That'll be easy, man. Everybody stay safe out there, right? Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Yak, Chicago's finest. Never eat where you, man. Tell them again the truth, lady. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Always love, sis, man. Appreciate you tapping up in here, man. All right? Hey, everybody be easy, man. And everybody be safe out there, man. For real. Appreciate you. Holla back, folks. Holla back.